But for right now, I think we're just gonna get right into it, and we're gonna see whether or not see how much more progress we can make. Figure out whether I can start building up my colony again, or if food is still enough of a problem that I need to be very, very careful about printing more dupes. Which may be the case at the moment. This is an extremely smelly base. Oh, what is your problem? Really? I think you're lying to me. So the things that we were concerned about previously was the presence of pollution in here, which, okay. There is still pollution in here. That is still a thing that has happened. So we might need to start a separate sink for polluted water that is clean, of which this polluted water does not count. Fortunately, using this polluted water for the bog buckets does not appear to be causing any problems. For whatever reason, the polluted water in the pipe doesn't seem to be appreciably dangerous. Which, lucky. Yes, there is a difference between germy polluted water and non-germy polluted water. I am choosing to use the word clean, although maybe that's inaccurate. New printables are available. Oh, I hadn't decided on which printables to do. Oh, and I was going to do oxygen generation over here. This thing feels kind of pointless, actually. Like, we have a lot of oxygen. But I guess I'll keep allowing them to do the thing that they're doing over here. That seems fine. Keep on doing the thing. We could pick up some aluminum ore or some rust. That would also be oxygen generation if I really feel like it. Welcome back, Moon Waffles. Biologically active. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. We got some eggs in here. That's cool. What are you doing? Supplying construction materials. Okay. We should set up more compost, I think. We also need to... Okay, good. Mush bars are set up for food. That's good. This needs to be moved because people need to be able to sleep, which they can't currently. I think we just deconstruct this, since nobody's assigned to it. This needs to be dug out. And then we can replant it someplace where it'll grow quicker. This needs to be dug out. How the hell did that get there? Fell down from here, I suppose. What else? Way more progressed than you remember? It's a little bit more progressed. What about way more progressed? That feels disingenuous. We have, like, actual refined iron over here if I want to mine it out, which is cool. But I need to get through the abyssalite. I guess I don't actually need to get through the abyssalite. I can go around. Intriguing. Nope, I need to get through the abyssalite. No, there's still an around I can go through to get there. Okay, good, good. There's a lot of abyssalite around here. There is coal, if I eventually want to set up coal power as an automated power. Right now, the only power I have is manual, which is garbage. I don't really know what the best way to get power is, other than maybe start digging down and see if I can do steam power. I've never really set up steam power before. What the hell are you? Grubfruit plants. Oh, these are tended grubfruit plants. Look at how harvestable they are. Look at how gorgeous these grubfruit plants are. Amazing. Wasn't there this one? This should be like an actual grubfruit plant. Yep, and it is being tended. Tended by Sweetles. I don't know what the next step is. Yeah, the food situation is definitely problematic. Fully agree. Oxygen, polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide. Okay, so that works for grubfruit also. Just like it works for bog buckets. They need sulfur, though, instead of a different source of... They need sulfur, which we can have sulfur. There is sulfur around. We just need to dig it out. I don't know if I want to do that. It is unclear to me whether or not I want to do that. You've got bomb lilies over here, but still no reeds. Duplicate checkpoint made out of obsidian. Wild. All this automation stuff I can go eat for refined copper if I want it. Is there canon lore for this game? Absolutely. There's so much lore. It just only comes in like little fits and starts. Little dribbles of lore. As you find buildings that you can investigate. Like lockers. Most of which I have already inspected. Most of the visible stuff I've already inspected. Oh, I haven't inspected all these yet? Nothing of interest. Ah. Well then. Too bad. We have salt stuff over here. As well as the slush geyser. So this is my source of usable polluted water. So that's good. We can just get into here and have almost everything we could ever want. Is it as obscure as TP lore? Like Talos Principle lore? It's not that it's obscure. It's that it's that there's not, it doesn't come as fast. This Paku is old. This Paku is about to die. Eggshell is useful, as is all these fossils, if we eventually start doing things that require steel, which we are still a ways off from. A long ways off from. What am I researching? Show me my research. Researching art. That seems fair, actually. Do I just let time pass? There's plenty to do here. I don't know if we can actually dig into the Abyssalite yet. Do I have anybody with that kind of... Yes, one person knows super hard digging. Okay, good. At least one person can do the necessary thing so that we can start building this stuff out. That's good. How's the colony going? It's in progress. As you can, we don't have much food. That's the biggest concern right now. So I'm trying to get more bog buckets growing, which is a slow process. Other than that, things are going pretty good. Solar is insane because no meteors. That makes a lot of sense. I haven't made it out of my starting biome really yet. That is a thing that I plan on doing at some point. Can we... This should do it. This ladder is actually completely unnecessary. Please continue making me water and dirt. I need all of those things. And then I need to figure out how I'm getting water to here, if I'm getting water to here. Where is the water for this thing coming from? How do I feel about using this polluted water but sieved? New food source and lots of mats. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. I mean, I've seen the grub fruits, so I'm not worried about it. Why does spoiler not work? It feels like that should work. Maybe it has an S on the end? There we go. spoilers. Yeah, I should probably just add spoiler as a command. Alright, so I haven't decided what to do with this, I think. I think there were some really cool dupes here, and I liked these dupes, but I didn't know what to print. Did I just like all of these dupes? I don't think I like all of these dupes. Aesthetic design. I don't care about you. Why would I care about this dupe? Get out of here, dupe. You're just a doctor that starts with super hard digging of all things. It's multiples that we have rules for. Yeah, that's about right. So I don't have the, like, no backseating tag or anything, but as a general rule, I prefer to be able to discover things on my own rather than be told about them. Cannot doctor or research? That's maybe okay. Do I need more cooks? What do I need here? I'm not particularly enthused with any of these dupes. I might get them just to have more dupes, but I don't know that I just want more dupes. Do I just want more dupes? My 7 dupe colony? Okay, this can now be deconstructed. And then we can plant this... What is it? Mellow Mallow? We can plant that Mellow Mallow once it gets dug out. Good. Yeah, food is indeed a big problem. So we could definitely start a grub fruit farm. That feels like a good idea. But I also want it to be, like, part of a ranch. And I haven't done, like, any ranch setup yet. So that's certainly a question. Who is going to be doing ranching? People going through all of the commands that I put in on whims and nobody has ever used. Thank you. Thank you for looking at my commands list. Could put up a ranching setup over here. There's enough space over here to do a thing. Probably. As long as I keep this sealed away. Which means let's start with getting this sealed away. And then we can make sure that everything else works out the way I want it to. I think this is the plan. And then eventually, if I need to get into this area, we can do it from above. Huh! Shoutout is not mod limited. I should fix that. Honestly, if I didn't put this in only to generate confusion, that would have been a good additional reason to put in some of these commands. Oh, amazing. Plenty of room to store stuff, so that's good. We need to dig out towards here. This could probably be mopped up without losing anything beneficial. Let's dig this out, I guess. And that's yet another project for my poor idiot dupes to start on. Because Lord knows we need more projects. Alright, so that's done. We can now replant the mallow seed. Deconstruct the light. Power. Get this set up. Deconstruct the wire. And the light. Wait. Wire. Yes, deconstruct. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, Regnar. You got me. I'm doing it right now. Does that make you happy? You've successfully derailed me. I'm going to go fix this. How do I even do this, actually? User level. Ah, figured it out. Perfect. Re-rail. If only. If only it were that easy. We need tile there. And all this is set up correctly. And a new light for our poor sleepy boy who needs light. This should get swept. Great. So are we starting on this ranch? Might be time to start on the ranch. This actually should be slightly higher priority than these poor kids. And I need to figure out what I am doing with this printable. Is that just a quote alias? Probably. I don't remember. Yeah, your information is as good as mine at this point. Quote 0 is always the most recent quote. I'm still impressed with that emote. Yes, and in general, any argument to quote will search quotes. You can also look up quotes by number. There you go. That's also a thing you can do. I still want to set up another compost pile. But, space is limited. I guess I could dig out more space down here, and then use that. Kind of dig out more space down here. I don't know how I would actually use that space here for the thing. I don't want to open this up. I don't really want to open this up. Why is space such a problem? Space and navigation, the worst. I want it to be near here, but like there's really not a good place for it. If I dig this down a little bit further, I might be able to have enough room to put it here. Alright, that's probably worth it. And none of this helps me get food any faster than I am currently moving, unfortunately. We do have some grubfruit seeds, though. That's cool. Oh, I forgot that Tab did that. I was hoping that Tab would click through the things on the tile. But I guess I just click for that. Harvestable grubfruits. So we should probably get our way over to here, given that there's some clean water over here, too. Like, that seems like a beneficial thing to do. And then just prioritize all of this stuff. Make this happen. Because it's food. And of course, enable auto harvest for everything visible. Alright, that's enough stuff for people to go start doing things. Please go start doing things. Please continue to engage in doing things. Sure, they will figure it out in time. I believe in my local idiots. Good. I still haven't printed anything! Maybe I should just print the dirt. Like, maybe I just print the dirt. Maybe that's the easiest way to do this. Since I haven't set up a new barracks. Yeah, I'm just gonna print the dirt so we at least print something. And then the timer can start on doing more things, and I can set up another barracks at some point in the near future. At least the dirt won't die. Fair. Yeah, we're good on food. Everything's gonna be fine. No problems. No problems. Minimal problems. Maybe some problems. I don't know exactly when the problems start. What about the remote idiots? We don't have any remote idiots. All of our idiots are local. Who's starving? Don't lie to me. Go eat. There's food. It's entirely up to you to go get your food. You're going to the bathroom first. This is your own problem. Like, solve your own priorities, buddy. Also, please don't just, like, collapse and fall asleep in the middle of whatever it is you're doing over here. Because that also is stupid and bad, and I hate it. What? This doesn't have the wire? Oh, the wire didn't get prioritized. Okay, prioritize the wire. I'm sorry it's dark. I'm sorry. You're just not going to have very good sleep. Maybe next cycle things will be better for you. Skill points! Oh, I know what to do with skill points. What do I want you getting better at? Cooking? I mean, cooking is important, but that's dangerous. Crop tending. That's a thing I want you getting better at. And we need somebody to eventually do ranching, right? Who was it who was interested in ranching? Was anybody interested in ranching? My chef is interested in ranching. Okay. So as you get points, we'll have you start doing ranching things, I guess. Purple. Purple. I think I did that when I got purple hair for the first time on stream. Or like when my hair was freshly purple at some point. And I was like very excited about my purple hair. This can be dug out. I don't know if it needs to be dug out, but it can be dug out. Idiots have plenty to do. There's a lot of work going on here. This actually needs to be replaced. We need tiles here. That's potentially dangerous. This can be deconstructed. And I can just put a ladder here to maybe make things a little bit less awkward. Maybe that'll help. Actually, this feels fairly important as well. Fix that. Bring back the purple. All right. Opinion noted. I'm on board. It's just, you know, with things being as they are, not the easiest thing to set up. How are we for food? We're looking okay for food, I think. Is there anything I'm not making? Roast grubfruit nut or grubfruit preserve. Which is higher quality than roast grubfruit nut. Okay, granted. Do I have... I have a million sucrose. Oh my god. Okay, well then, screw this. Let's make the good food. Turn grub fruits into delightful things. Local fair is a diseased wasteland. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense for where you're at. I am so sorry. Is this enough room? This might be enough room. Yeah, this is totally enough room. And then let's make mesh tile here, so it doesn't cause additional problems. Excuse me? Why no mesh? Thank you. Yet more stuff for people to do and work on. Alright. And we have grubfruit seeds. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, harvest ready? Is it? It doesn't look harvest ready. It looks like a disaster. Alright, this looks like I'm potentially getting set up in a decent way to actually start a grubfruit farm. So, maybe we do that. What does a grubfruit farm look like? I think it's a combination grubfruit farm and ranch, right? Like, that's how I want it to work. So, We make it as big a ranch as possible. It needs to be 4 by something. 4 by... It's 96 is the biggest room size, right? Tell me more about ranches. Has this changed? Where is my ranch? Farm? Stable? Stable. This is what I need. Stabled critters. Maximum size 96. 96 divided by 4. Somebody do this math for me. Google, do this math for me. 96 divided by 4. 24. So 4 by 24. In order to make the biggest possible ranch. Where do I actually have the room to put that? Everyone you know is exposed to COVID and you're sleeping on an air mattress. That does not sound ideal, I have to admit. Like, that sounds like things could be improved there. Not that button. This button. 24. How big is 24? All the way out to here? Yikes. Okay, I guess that means I do it here. Is that terrible? We need to move this. Because I can't just build over it. Oh, and this is water. I can't actually just open that up either. That's likewise a similar problem. I guess I could sink the pitcher pump a little bit. And then drop this down one, and that would solve the problem? Alright. Prepare for spaghetti, ladies and gentlemen. And I have a new Blissburst seed. So I could grow a Blissburst, which is plus decor. If I am ready to plus some decor. That drop of clean water. It's continuously being refreshed by virtue of the sludge press splitting my mud up. So I'm actually not remarkably concerned. Also, we're not using that much clean water at the moment. Alright, so now we build a new one of those things. Pitcher pump. Down here. Prepare to make more pipes. Down to here. And plumbing, vent. Here. Bathroom breaks for everybody. Another skill point. Nice. What does Hassan want to do with their life? Currently dig. So that's good. Super hard digging. Which kind of digging is super hard? Excavation and very firm material mining. Abyssalite mining. Diamond and obsidian mining. Oh. Oh, I see. That's pretty far away. Switch over to CSD. No. Different kind of spaghetti. Let's start with construction. What are your priorities, buddy? Tell me more about what I have you doing. I have you digging and building. Oh, okay. Yep. Then get better at building. That seems reasonable. Long commutes, apparently. That's good. It's not good. I don't know how to fix that. There's always long commutes. Somebody's eaten the nuts. Slow roasted spindly grub fruit. But now it's just sitting out here. Why have you left my grub fruit out like this? Ribbon cables. Yep. There are indeed. farm is slowly taking shape. Bit of a process. Well, now people can start composting here, which is good. Make me more dirt. Dirt is life. I can dig this out also. This can be dug out. Research is completed! Oh, now we can make things pretty. Excellent. I think we're a ways away from being able to do canvases. Right? Because we don't have any fiber. Fiber. Fiber! Fiber seems more generic than previously we had specifically Thimbleweed something or other. What is fiber? Where does fiber come from? Do I need to do a specific hold? Textile production. Where does fiber come from? I mean, I know that there's the one... Okay, let's look up plants, shall we? Plants. Specifically, Thimbleweed grows reed fiber. But that's not reed fiber, that's just fiber. What else produces... do other things produce fiber? Of some kind? Tranquil toes. Their surroundings the visual equivalent of a foot rub. Invasive. Oh, that's true. That's true. There's like sheep-like animals that you can harvest. What the balls is this? Oh, I'm never looking at that again. Which were the sheeps? Was it poke shells? No. Puffed? It wasn't puffed. Oh, there's so many morphs of these now. When did this happen? Abyss bug. It's not a vole. It's not a slickster. Long hair slickster? Fascinating. There was one that reminded me of a sheep. Oh, it's the Drekos. The Drekos are the sheep. You can harvest fibers from them. If I ever find a Dreco. I primarily don't harvest regular Drekos. I usually harvest, like... I usually ranch glossy Drekos because they produce plastic. But, yes. Yes, okay. Forgot about Drekos. Man, forgot about Drekos. Excretes mud? What a deal. Excretes sucrose? What an even better deal. None of them excrete sulfur, though. Is there an animal that excretes sulfur? Sulfur. Hello? Thank you. I mean, yeah, okay. But, like, common chemical element and byproduct of natural gas production. Is it? Oh boy, I see I have a lot to learn. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Forgot about Dre. Yeah, kinda. We still have metal blocks and large sculpting blocks, which can contribute to morale, so that's good. What do I need to work on next? We still haven't gotten to the surface, which I would need to do for space stuff. I could go out there and build a telescope. So that's maybe a thing that I want to do, like, in the near future. To start working on space things. Just start digging up and see what I can find. They changed up the natural gas production process from oil rather than from geyser. There was always a from oil method for producing natural gas. But did they eliminate geysers entirely? That would be surprising. I guess they might have. Hazard protection? I guess I'm still very far away from doing anything because I don't have any fibers, so this doesn't matter too much right now. No fibers, no plastics. Portrait canvas, marble block. Marble block? Do I have marble? Monument stuff? I don't think I'm building a monument. Beach chair? From oil now involves sulfur and sour gas before usable natural gas. Oh, interesting. Multiplexing. Huh. Neat. And then all of the automation stuff that I am very, very far away from caring about. Maybe not very far away. There's like sensors and stuff that like... Let's learn how automate. Let's turn on automation as a thing that we can produce. Even though I need to just start getting refined metals. That's what I need to do. The rest of it doesn't matter until I can start getting refined metals. Also, maybe pharmacology is a good idea. No, I feel like this is probably my best next step. Food repurposing. Interesting. Critter trap. Thought things could just get ranched. I guess depending on the thing, I might need to trap it. And then gas range is far away and produces a variety of things that I cannot get to at the moment. It's fine. Yes. Brute force refinement. Let's learn what resources are available on these things. Okay. Continue doing things. Okay, food is doing good. This can be extended out. I think this is going to eventually be the plan. Which means we want to do this. And eventually this. Can I afford to do this? Is this dangerous? I think we could just let this go for now. Maybe don't do the things up here yet? Yeah, that seems more reasonable. For immediate future. And then this doesn't need to be here anymore. I think I just did this so nothing got into the water, but nothing is going to get into the water at this point. Why are you sleeping? Bed rest. Oh, okay. Why? Are you tired? Your stamina is very high. Let's have you do things instead. Oh no, it happened anyway! Wow. Just instantly. Instantly. I say a thing and am immediately proven wrong. Because I am a moron and have no idea how to manage mud. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! How do I get this stupid? How does this happen? Literally, how does this happen? This can be swept up. but maybe not. This can be mopped up, for sure. Alright, well, this is an actual disaster. It was a bet that only Jim lost. Fair. Yeah, that was amazingly quick. Wow, how badly was I just punished? Okay, cool. Well, I guess I need to drain this and then refill it if I'm actually going to use this. What does the process of draining this look like? Pipes. I mean, probably, yeah. I imagine. Tear out the floor in place. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. The problem is this has to go somewhere. I guess it'll just go down here, which is, like, not ideal? Because I don't want that much water down here. I guess we mop it up. Alright, alright. Let's, prepare this area. And we'll just empty it out. Are you trapped down there now? Why did... Oh, you made some bad decisions for yourself. Oh, you're not trapped. Because you can get up through here. Oh, amazing. Okay, cancel. Cancel everything. Okay, now there's nobody in there, so that's good. Yeah, but it's mostly water, and I don't want all the water down here. Like, this is supposed to be polluted water. And now we need new research. I really need to figure out what I'm doing with power. I could start ranching, I could start ranching the electricity slugs. That would contribute in minor amounts. It'd be minor, though. Solar does seem like a good idea once I get to the surface. But we have a lot of distance to travel before that happens. Smart battery? Smart battery may be a good idea. Coal generator and wood generator over here. I have no idea what my next set of priorities is. Alright, I guess start working on this. We're still very far away from doing actual refining. Very far away from having enough power to do anything relevant. Which I guess means I just start digging for coal so that I can get the power sooner rather than later. It's not a bad idea either. Although, I have a lot of work for my dupes to do and none of it is getting done. So, like, that is a separate set of concerns. Did we started using, like, food poisoning-y polluted dirt again in here? Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Why must you do that? If only I could choose where this pulled polluted dirt from. If only. Bottle emptiers? Yeah, I'm just going to empty it out and then mop it up. It's going to be awkward, but it's probably more doable than anything else. It is the low-tech and quick and dirty solution. Alright. We're ready. Prioritize this then, as long as it's here. Get on it, buddy. Oh, it's not even gonna let me build over it because this thing is in the way. Wow, awkward. And then a new pitcher pump. Here. Research was completed. Good job. You did a research. Seems like a bug? I mean, kind of. It's like dynamic length of thing below the pitcher pump. So it extending seems correct. Not being able to draw over it feels like poor UX. But it might just not be a thing that they thought of. I think I can chalk that up to poor UX rather than bug. But maybe they're the same thing. I don't know, I guess start researching this, even though it's forever away from actually doing anything with it. Let's start working on more rocketry stuff. That feels like a good idea. And the water generation has already begun again. Oh, I can't do this because of the mud. It's mud. It's mud. Oh, I learned my lessons. I'm going to learn me some lessons. Maybe lessons will even remain learned. That would be nice. Oh, I made this too tall. Wow, I'm dumb. But then, once this stuff gets built out on the bottom, it's openable. Doesn't even be there. No, it kind of doesn't be there. Which means, actually, let's build this up and do it from below, rather than from above. Oh, that's actually openable now. Oh, how did you get down here? Oh, from here. Oh, no! Everything's a problem. Literally all things are problems. Where are you going? Plug slug. Well, now you're just in the base. Is that okay? What are you going to eat, Mr. Slug? If I let you. Oh, you're gonna eat all my ore. I don't know that I like that. Oh, I really don't know if I like that. I might just kill you and end the possibility of plug slugs forever. Plug slugs. I think this is the last remaining plug slug, actually. I think the last plug slug is in something resembling captivity. Oh god, it's so small now. This is literally the entirety of my asteroid? Ooh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Time to dig up then. Really time to dig up. Maybe trap it? Yeah, it's probably a good way to handle it. I wanted to get back up into its own, like, area. Maybe if I open it, it'll climb back into its own area. That would be lucky. These are also, like, fully replaceable now. Let's high prioritize these things. Oh, we did it. Sweet. Cool. A thing! We could print some brine. I don't like brine. Doctoring, building, decorating. Ooh, you seem cool. Irritable bowel. Decreased bathroom use speed. Wow. I don't think I like Shabby Dresser, but otherwise, Ari would be pretty good. Just constant decreased decor around him, that seems problematic. Huh. Frankie seems like the best choice here. Especially, like, interested in both suit wearing and rocketry is particularly delightful. Not going to pick the brine, it turns out. I think we're printing Frankie here. We're definitely not printing Liam. Sorry, buddy. You're a little too farty for me. But now we need a bed for our dear friend Frankie. And also a set of abilities. Like, we need to figure out what Frankie is working on. I guess I'll start them here, because that's free. Oh, Devin needs to use his skill points. Okay. Start carrying things. What is the carrying hat? Is anybody wearing the carrying hat? Well, you are now, buddy. Please enjoy the carrying hat. Devin and Frankie, I think, are both going to be maids now. I think that's how I'm going to use them. I feel like neurotic in this game is a lot harder to define and find than neurotic in RimWorld. Yeah, we can absolutely name people. Plenty of people have already been named. Do you want to be named? Prioritize storage, supplying, I guess digging. Whenever there is digging to do, you seem like the kind of person who will want to help dig. Devin also prioritizing exactly these things. I like that. That's good. Do those things. Anyone artsy? Is anyone artsy? That's actually a good question. Who have we allowed to decorate? Oh, nobody is currently allowed to decorate. So, no. Nobody artsy, I think. I think we have taken 0 creative people. Frankie's a little creative, but I don't know if they will become an artist. I think they will not. I see Regnar has not given me any additional direction. So congratulations, Regnar. You are now in the game. And if this is going to be my ranch, we still need more barracks. And this can just be barracks. That's actually okay. This is all cleaned up, which means this can get deconstructed again. I think the idea was to use this as more mess hall area. We're back up to 8 dupes, which is good, bad, maybe bad. Maybe bad if I want my dupes to stay alive. You need a bed. So I think I will, in fact, intend to create... I've definitely learned my lesson, he says, as he immediately erases the thing that is evidence that he learned his lesson. Start creating beds over here. So this will be bed. Which means prioritize creation of bed. And this will eventually be another barracks. Welcome, buddy. We absolutely have no place for you to sleep. Sorry. But I'll fix it for you for next cycle. Light overlay. Light overlay? Light overlay. Okay, so this is lit and is going to cause problems. Yeah, it needs actually this much buffer. Unless we end up with somebody else who likes sleeping in the light. Which of these blocks are better for decor? Sandstone is good decor. Granite is very good decor. Okay. We'll make some granite art blocks for people. Yeah, everything is just super smelly. I don't think anybody's actually gotten food poisoning this entire game, which is kind of surprising, but... Came back down here. Why isn't this... Why did we not... Oh, you can't get down here. I get it. I understand now. I understand what's happening here. This is the fix, then. No, come on, buddy! Don't do the thing. Get up there. Get out of here. Why? 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 Causing me problems. Oh, nope, everything's fine. Back up to high priority. We fixed it. We did not fix it? We might have fixed it. Disaster. Alright, so then we open the door until he climbs back in this way. Whoa! Oh no. What am I gonna do with this idiot? Plug slug, you are causing me problems. I could just eat the slug. It's true. Maybe I'll just prioritize getting ranching skill on... I think it's Ada. No. Who wanted to ranch? Whataburger. Why did I name you this? Who's responsible for this shenanigan? Yeah, I just keep my ore locked up. I agree. There's not that much ore lying around, so it's generally picked up pretty quickly. I think... Alright, so you need to be storing sulfur. Well, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I didn't like it. No, it's fine. Everything is fine. It's just a weird name. It's just a weird name. Does the ore eater have a use? Yeah, he poops out hydrogen. We can store all of our ore here and make this high priority. And then we need another one of these. This can be the sulfur one. Where is sulfur? Is sulfur miscellaneous? Probably not. Oh, sulfur is miscellaneous. Who could have expected this outcome? Research complete. Man, I'm researching far faster than I am actually using things. Roverbot? That seems cool. Sure. Learn how to do that thing. Too high pressure over here, apparently. Ah! He made it to the ore! What a jerk. Now there's going to be random hydrogen in my base. Yep, there's the hydrogen. Well, it'll eventually float its way up to here. And we can eventually, figure out what we're doing with it. He's starving. Just go eat. Am I low on... I mean, yes. I should really just do this. So now I don't need to watch for seeds. Whenever seeds happen, they'll get it set up correctly. Unpermitted food. Because it needs to be cooked. You don't want garbage food, trust me. You will regret it. I think our next printable dupe will be an artist, though, if we can. So that'll be it. That'll be something for you, Winter Waffles. Your air seems like pure toxicity. It's polluted oxygen. It's still oxygen. It's still breathable. Like, it's all very breathable. It's just ugly. None of it is diseased, except for, like, over here in the disease room. That's where all the disease hangs out. It's just yucky. And I haven't put any particular effort into creating an actual oxygen flow system because polluted oxygen is free. So I'm not worrying about it. Where did the idiot go? He's gone. He's disappeared. What? I don't see our plug slug. Is he actually disappeared? What happened? Oh, he's down here now. Of all the... Unbelievable. How did this water get here? What happened? What happened here? From where did the... Oh. From over here, I guess. Well, it looks clean. Did ice leak out? Was there ice? Fascinating. Resources just appear in my base and I don't know why or how? That doesn't seem ideal. I mean, I guess it's nice to have resources. But, like, also, what's going on? You guys I probably just eat, actually. Sucrose! Who's gonna eat the sucrose? The Sweetle is going to eat the sucrose. No, the Sweetle is going to poop out the sucrose. The Sweetle has eaten some sulfur and created sucrose as a result. What a deal. This guy is going to eat, hopefully, nothing. Because I don't actually want more hydrogen around. Yeah, it's cold over here. That's why you're doing the thing you're doing. Please fix the problem. Make it less cold. There's a million grubfruit seeds around, which is great. That's why we're doing this thing. This is... Okay, we should open this up. We should open this up and continue, like, actually digging this out. Dump the polluted water into my polluted water storage. Figure itself out over time. Are you, though? Are you actually starving? We're gonna need more of these. We're doing good on dirt now, though, so that's good. Is it an ice geyser? It is a polluted slush geyser. So it's polluted water at a nice temperature. Cool. But not, like, insanely cold. And also not, like, ridiculously warm. So this is actually, like, a lifesaver. We just need to dig into it and start taking advantage of it. We don't really have a lot of polluted water into regular water setups at the moment. Because it hasn't felt that important so far. Harold. What does Harold want to do? Looks like build and carry things. Oh, is Harold our operator? Priorities. Is Harold chief of operations? Harold and Whataburger are our primary operators. Okay. Yeah, we can make you better at operating. I do like operations. Please continue to operate things. That's good. Make things more operatable. It's cold over here, apparently. Is that because of the water? We should probably just clean up the water, huh? More research. I'm kind of like digging for anything with like the yellow stripe on it as maybe something that is useful. Liquid rocket port. Carbon dioxide engine. Yeah. Let's start filling canisters of carbon dioxide. I don't know where we're going to store them, but I'm sure they will be useful at some point. Alright, and now we can dig the rest of this out. This seems safe. Oh, what have I done here? All of this needs to be farm tiles. Hydrogen and oxygen was a fire explosion risk. I don't think this game is that deep, but maybe. It might actually be. It wouldn't surprise me. So we want a ranching station. Farm station, shearing station, grooming station. Closer to the door, further away from the door, probably closer to the door. And then we can have food, critter drop off, and critter feeder. And then the rest of these can be farm tiles. Burn my dirt. Gases are still space exclusive. What? We keep dipping into starvation. Not sure I like that. Have the recipes on this one changed at all? Lice loaf, nosh beans, bristleberries. None of these are things that we have. I actually think we just need to put it... Maybe we just need to put another grill up there to try and keep up with demand. I mean, it'll eventually turn into a gas range. But for now... This doesn't seem like an unreasonable approach. And this thing is slowly, very slowly, starting to do things. We have skill points. Who has skill points? Whataburger. Oh, sweet! It's time to get you towards ranching. Oh, you're several points away. Well, we'll get started. Maybe you'll get there soon. Oh, yes, that kind of space exclusive. As opposed to exclusive to the spaced out DLC, which would be a different thing entirely. Also, we need to decide who is researching research things. Need to happen soon. Guess keep working on this stuff. Stuff that doesn't matter. Stuff that might matter at some point. We discovered portable gases. That's good. What else do I want? Like, actually, what else do I want? Jetpacks? Oh, man. Jet suit dock. Jet suit checkpoint. Wow. I sure would love jetpacks. We just have much smaller tiles. Yeah, real tiles, more granular. I never did research this stuff. This feels like maybe I should do that at some point. Definitely a door. Oh, somebody got a skill point, too. We should fix this one as well. Spiffers is continuing with the cooking and the other things. He does the cooking. He does not do the cleaning, though. We have other people to do the cleaning. Unpermitted food. What is the unpermitted food? Ah, it's a little bit of mush bar that nobody is ever going to eat. 6 kcal of mush bar. What you got for me? Fertilizer. No, thank you. We got a doctor and a rocketer. I don't want any of this. I think I actually don't want any of these. Starts with exosuit training. Like, you people are so, like, heavily focused on the one thing that you want to do, and it kind of sucks. Like, I want you to want to do other things than the things that you want to do here. I mean, I guess I could just have them in the base and they do that one thing. We don't really have a doctor right now. It's a little interesting to have a doctor that has decreased germ resistance. That seems bad. Also, like, green thumb on my doctor feels very pointless. So I think I just don't take either of these boys. Boys and or girls. Gender unclear. Gender irrelevant? I think I take neither of these people. Seed of a jumping Joya. Alright, tell me about Joyas. These are just decor plants, right? Decorative plants, yep. Wow, they're, pretty open. Okay, yeah, let's print the Joya seeds then. Where do I care about decor? Because right now, we have not sufficiently done anything related to decor. Also, how tall are Joyas? Like, if I were to try and put a Joya here... Joya? 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 No, it's not going to show up here, is it? Because it's decorative. Not uproot. I don't have an empty thing to just put a Joya into. Show me my resources. Seed. Seed specifically is what I'm looking for. We have 0 mallow seeds. We have a bliss burst seed that I have not planted. So that might be a thing that we try and plant. Maybe in the kitchen, because people spend a lot of time in the kitchen. People spend a lot of time over here, and the decor here is atrocious. Okay, I'm going to do this thing. Which thing am I doing? Let's find it. It is... Nope. Base? Nope. Decor? Furniture? Furniture. We found it. A wall pot? Apparently not. Is that not next to a wall? Is that not next to it? Can it... Why does this not work? That feels like a wall. Looks like a wall to me. Oh, no, not a wall. But here is fine somehow. Ladder causes problems. Okay, I understand. Not everybody likes ladders. Alright, let's start with this then. Because that, at the very least, can be a place I put another Mellow Mallow. And once that's built, we can figure out what else I want to put in there. Incomplete artwork. It's true. You did not regain much stamina there, did you? Yeah, you can sleep a little bit. You didn't get to bed until quite some time had passed. Alright, so I can plant a Bliss Burst, and I can plant a Joya. Great. Both of these work. 20 to 50. What does my temperature look like here? Low. Okay. So let's make this a Joya Seed, shall we? And then in this area, it's relatively easy to plant something else. This is where we've got the good old temperatures. So, like, the kitchen seems like a pretty good place for it. Yeah. Furniture, apparently? Hanging pot over here. Seems reasonable. Good job with the research. Thank you. Yeah, hanging pot. They're cool. Yo, thank you. Ooh, that's a raid. Hello, Catgirl next door. Thank you for the raid. Wow. Welcome, Catgirl. Kinetic Turtle. Aw, of course. Should have seen this one coming. Welcome, Catgirl, Kinetic Turtle, and friends. Thanks for stopping by. A lot of people showing up. IRL Lizard, Kinetic Turtle, Catgirl, of course. Daisy Lopez Monteroso. That's a heck of a name. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. How was your stream? I'm gonna use my newly minted shoutout command. And thank you for the follows, of course. You were playing Graveyard Keeper? Oh, Graveyard Keeper is so good. Yes. Good choices. Good choices all around. Boombox Ox, thank you also for coming. My stream is going delightfully well. This colony is an utter disaster, and we're doing our best to mitigate many of the problems that have continued to occur over time. Some of them are more problematic than other problems. We were starving for a while. That's never good. But we're less starving now, so that's promising. Looking up? Huh? This game is so hard. I don't know. I don't think that this game is super hard, but it definitely punishes you if you overstep your bounds. Like, it's very easy to make mistakes and end up in a situation that is not ideal. Oh, where did that plug slug go? Is he still hanging out down here? Where did he go? Crap. I've lost control of my animals. Here. You. What are you doing over here? What am I going to do with you? If only I knew how to wrangle plug slugs. If only I knew how to wrangle anything. If only I had any idea what I was trying to research. If only I had goals. That might make things a little easier. It seems like a smart battery is a good idea. Probably. Smart battery, probably a good idea. Yeah, Graveyard Keeper. Graveyard Keeper is so good. I've sunk like 90, 100 hours into Graveyard Keeper. Went through all the DLC and stuff. Really like that game. It's a good one. It's a real good one. Yeah, things here feel like they're very close to stabilized. Not quite there yet, but they're close. They're close. You sure they're all starving now? Yeah, that happens. That's one of the more dangerous side effects of playing games like Cook Serve Delicious is there's so much discussion about food that it ends up just being a huge disaster if you haven't eaten within like the past 2 hours. then this should just be all of the same. Can I wish I could export this list of things that I want people to do, but it's basically do everything except for the roast breadfruit nut. Sure. Forever. Do all of these things forever. How long is forever? Forever is forever, presumably. New file for the stream is getting up there now? Excellent. Excellent. I understand. I approve. Stealing some more sucrose from the little larvas over here. That's good. Thank you for continuing to poop out sugar. We found a mallow seed. Oh, excellent. Where was I going to put that? This was going to be the Bliss Burst. So I think we can continue to improve decor just generally, right? Maybe we just set up some mallows on the edges here? I think that'll work. What other places do people hang out in that we want to put in decor stuff? Things should be pretty. We need to figure out how to make things pretty. We could probably do with some actual art. Once I get to the point where my dupes are capable of making actual art. It's a little far away at the moment. And you're just hanging out here all the time. So let's give you something pretty to look at. That seems like a good idea. Oh, it's still garbage temperature over here, isn't it? It's very cold. About very cold. It's actually warmed up significantly since we put up the insulated tile. So that's good. For some value of good. Given that this is where all of the heat is. But yes, we can make things prettier. That seems reasonable. You've never played this, but you heard it's really fun and hard. I feel like my experiences with it have maybe not been average. Like, I've felt like this game has not been particularly hard. I've felt like this game has been fairly straightforward in terms of what it's asking you to do and how you solve your problems. But it's definitely easy to make disastrous mistakes. And honestly, that's part of the fun, I feel like. You know, like the first time somebody pukes into your water supply, you definitely learn just how bad things can get. And, you know, that's something that you kind of like build around and manage the next time you try and do it. So, like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, but it's also not that bad to recover from them most of the time. Or at least that has been my experience. That's true, there is a casual mode that you can play, and I've just never bothered to press that button. What are you doing besides researching? I guess just researching. So let's just continue to have you just research. That seems fine. And maybe give you some decor as well. You want decor, right? Everybody wants decor. Give you some crown molding, maybe? Granite crown molding? Because that's pretty. Sure, why not? Man, I have so much stuff that I want my dupes to do, and so little of it is actually getting done. Like, I don't know what to do about this. Maybe eventually they'll finish doing things. That would be nice if, at some point in the future, any of my projects got completed. That would be fantastic. There's like this one spot over here that's like very, very slowly progress is being made. I should figure out where and when I'm gonna be doing more clean water things. Assuming my dupes eventually need more clean water for purposes. Is there anything over here? This can just be closed up, I think. think we're very close to actually, like, finishing this. Can it just be closed up? That depends on water pipes. I have not done any water piping, but that can come around this side. But that's also up here, so that doesn't matter. Okay. So let's double check all the piping, right? Everything is plugged into appropriate power. And I'm going to need to kickstart it, but once it gets going, that'll be fine. This I may need to do something else with. I guess I can always, like, reroute it into gas storage at some point. Once I understand how to do gas storage. Which, at the moment, I'm not exactly sure I do. And then this is going to need to connect to a battery, probably? Probably. Alright, that's a problem for future Jim to deal with. This is being worked on, kind of. I guess it'll be more worked on if I ever decide to actually open this up. Likewise, these, I need to open this up in order to actually work on this stuff. Do it that way. That seems like it'll help. Maybe. Questionable. I can open this up here, which means I should mop this up so it doesn't fall into my base again. More work for people to do. Can I just dig this out? Is that a bad idea? I'm just gonna dig this out. A little less awkward for people jumping around all the time. I have no research focus, once again. I have no focus in general. Alright, well, thank you. Thanks again to everybody who showed up with Cat Girl's stream. I guess I didn't really talk about myself. I should probably talk about myself so you know who I am. I am a variety streamer. I play a lot of indie games. I play a lot of strategy games. We've been playing Carto as our sort of narrative-focused game. And recently we've been playing a lot of Hades and Oxygen Not Included as sort of my play until you get bored kinds of games. I also have... I should do the Connect thing, right? We should do this thing. I have a Discord. If you like joining Discords, you can definitely join my Discord. If you don't like joining Discords, that's also okay. I'm not mandating that you join my Discord. But it does have my weekly schedule on it, so you can see... what is this stuff? Do I care about this? So you can see what I am going to be playing and when. If that information is information you want to have. I guess I should build out this Rock Crusher at some point. At some point. Oh yeah, Hades is fantastic. I've really, really been enjoying it. I'm like 70 hours deep into the game and it still feels like there's infinite things left to do. I think my roommates are all like actual hundreds of hours into the game, and it still feels like there's stuff for them to do. So this is good, I think. This is a fine thing to research. Go research this thing. I don't know that any of this matters. Ore scrubber? Maybe this matters. This might matter. Alright, yeah. Start researching that thing then. The research is definitely going faster than my actual use of anything that I have researched, which is a bit of an interesting predicament. Oh, and I learned the thing with, yes, canister filler. So we could start actually filling canisters of, carbon dioxide if I wanted to make a carbon dioxide powered rocket. Do I? That's a real question. I don't have a good answer for that. I mean, I assume I want to make a rocket eventually. It's just not clear, you know, when or how. Who doesn't? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, well, I don't need to pause. Do I need a time warning? I don't know, not really. I don't have anything I need to get up for tomorrow. I'll make being awake tomorrow somebody else's problem. Oh, we were going to put a thing in here. Was it going to be the Joya Seed? I think it was going to be the Joya Seed. I guess it could be the Mallow Seed? Nope, it cannot be the Mallow Seed. Not here. It can be the Joya Seed. Please enjoy decor. Have I done anything on the surface yet? No. I have not gone up to the surface. I know the surface exists somewhere up here, but I have not found it yet on this particular asteroid. It seems like a thing I should be doing, right? It really does feel like I should be digging for the surface, maybe faster than I am currently, but I don't know. I feel like I'm too busy trying to work on my existing projects to also start working on, like, a rocketry project. Although rocketry project is probably the next thing to be working on. Put that there. That should get go. Oh, did I ever finish, like, thinking about this thing? This thing needs to be thought about. What am I doing with this? Sedimentary rock? Yeah, it's fine. It can be sedimentary. That's allowed. I don't actually know where I'm going to build this. So let's build at least this much, and then we'll figure out where water is coming from later. I suspect water is coming from here, which means we're going to need some sort of sieving arrangement in order to turn the polluted water into non-polluted water. We're making real progress here. Look at him go. Actually doing things. Look at things getting done. Those long commutes, though. Poor dupes. I probably need to give them more downtime, actually. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to make life a little bit harder, just in general. But, I think they need more time to get to do the things they want before, like, bedtime happens. So we're going to give them a little bit more, and they'll be happier for it. Morale improving is never a downside. This absolutely needs to be making more mush bars. We are running out of food. I'm surprised. Insufficient dirt. Really? We already blew through all of our dirt? Again? What a disaster. Do I need to cut up some animals in order to make food for you people, or are we mostly holding steady now? Excellent. It feels like things are actually in a position where it's finally going to start trending upwards, especially with the bog bucket. What a name for a plant. With the bog bucket farm finally starting to, like, build itself up. How many dupes do I have? And how many tables do I have? This looks like 8 and 8. Good. Good numbers. Good numbers. We do not, at the moment, have a good use for polluted mud. But eventually we'll start putting the sludge press to work on polluted mud. Probably. Unless there's a way to automate it. But I feel like there's only the manual sludge press, which is a little annoying. And pretty soon we're going to open our way into this mega cold biome. That's going to be delightful. It's going to be great for everybody involved. They're going to love it. They're going to love freezing their tits off. They're not going to love it. Spoilers, they're really not going to love it. Hopefully they don't get sick. Dupes with hypothermia is not a good thing either. Carrying mud somewhere, that's good. Keep on doing that thing. And then once this starts getting built out... Starvation. Are you really? Please don't. How about instead, you eat a food and be less starving? Good solution for everybody, yeah? Yeah, I know about the yucky lungs. Just don't know how to fix it. I kind of know how to fix it, but it'll be a while coming. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm landing, Cryptomancer, is we have a lot of stuff still to do in order to get my base in order, before we can worry about going to space. And starting another base. Still starving? Who's starving? Excuse me? Where is Hassan? There's no way he's actually in that place that you just said. He's in the bathroom. Okay. Fine. Is that just because you're in the bathroom? I think it's just because you're in the bathroom. Why? Whoa, these alerts, I swear to God. Time for another dupe. Are you an artist? Oxifern seed? That seems dangerous. Oh, we got somebody who's interested in ranching, though. Loud sleeper. Unfortunate. Maybe I pass on that. Shriveled taste buds. Huh. Rocketry and building. Supplying and digging. This is actually like a really cool set of traits here. And unpracticed artist, as long as I don't want them doing art, that's actually fine. Irritable bowel is an actual downside, but, maybe okay. Do I need more people doing, like, mining and stuff? I mean, I guess. They have, like, supplying is also nice to just start with that bonus. Increased construction, like, that's fine. Yeah, alright, sure, get in there. I guess. Seems fine. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's not terrible. Gonna need another mess table. Mess table, bed. Let's prioritize this bed, actually. Let's make sure this bed gets done in time for our poor dupe to actually get some sleep. It won't, because it's literally night right now. And then skills for the dupes. Hey, Ruby. What am I trying to get you to do? Probably the digging. Alright. Ruby likes digging. Hi, Ruby. Please enjoy digging. You've also got the highest excavation skill of anybody in this colony. Alright, Harold. Combat time is over for you. Now is the time for Ruby fighting. Get in there. Job interview. Yes, irritable bowel is a downside. I'm definitely imagining that scene now. And that's just like, what an awkward conversation to have with someone. You also want to do building things. And since you're strong and should just be carrying things around, let's also make you carry things around when there's nothing else for you to do. Seems reasonable. Feels good to me. And Ruby just immediately collapses, coughing. Coughing fit was caused by Yucky Lungs. Yep, Yucky Lungs is actually costing me a fair amount of colony-wide time, right? Like, people just get involved with coughing or sneezing and need to take some time to not do anything but cough or sneeze. In addition to, like, the stress and increased intake of oxygen. Like, Yucky Lungs is bad. It's survivable, but it's bad. So as soon as we get to the point where we can knock that off, that'll be beneficial. But it does seem like it'll be a bit before we get to the point where we can clean out all of the garbage in this base and have non-garbage. Non-garbage oxygen. Oxygen that people are actually interested in breathing. Oh, this actually started. Excellent. Start planting grub seeds. Because this is what we're going to do here. We are going to ranch some little idiots, and we're going to grow some grub fruit. You can store sulfur, specifically. Store subtle sulfur. For Sweetles, and the other ones, grubs. Still just sulfur, I think. The grubs are going to have to stick with the sulfur because I want to eat the sucrose. You cannot have it. It is mine. And then once this starts... Okay, so we can start moving forward here. And that will increase my ability to accomplish things. No sulfur? Did we not have sulfur? Do I need to, like, deliberately go digging sulfur? Is that the problem? Alright. How do I find sulfur? Your sulfur. With this cool, like, diagonal pattern. This is actually a really cool pattern. Alright. So all of this stuff is sulfur? Let's go get the sulfur. Yo, Flashing Time, thank you for the follow. Oh, and thank you for the host. Much appreciated. Sulfur. Go get it. And we still don't have ranching. But sometime soon, we can ranch these Sweetles. And stick them in my, my Sweetle ranching zone. Because that's a thing we're definitely going to have. Long commutes. I get it. It's made worse because, like, this is definitely not optimized for transit in the slightest. Maybe that'll help. So much pollution? Yeah, it's pretty awful. Really admitted. Were you streaming Flash in Time? What were you streaming? Ceiling collapse. Are you lying to me? What are you doing? Idle. Oh, you can't get out of here. Okay, I see how this could be a problem. Maybe let's fix that. Hassan's doing the digging. Good, enjoy digging. There's going to be a lot more mud falling on people. That's maybe less ideal, but it'll happen. You also streaming ONI? Cool. Are you playing with the DLC, or are you playing base game? Hang on. None of this. You know what? Just clean all this crap up, shall we? Entirely too much garbage. And this isn't mud, is it? Igneous rock, polluted dirt. Okay, so none of this is going to collapse. Okay, so the interesting thing about the DLC is the starting biome is just generally full of pollution. You're just going to fall in, aren't you, Hassan? Oh my god, why are you idiots like this? Why did you do this? No? Okay. Causing many problems? Will you do? Thank you. Cool boy. I did the research. Yeah, so, like, the entire starting biome is all of this, like, polluted dirt and mud and stuff. So there's just infinite amount of polluted oxygen and no real way, there's no, like, algae or anything. So you can't do, like, the default, automatic oxygen generation stuff that you'd expect. You have to do things in a entirely different way. It's fascinating. Did this, yep. I'm gonna fix that. And start more research. What am I starting to research here? What do we want to research? Is there slime? I haven't found any slime, actually. There is no slime mold biome in this area. Eat the bad oxygen. Well, that's the current plan, is eat bad oxygen for quite some time. I think I'm at the point now where I have no idea what I want to research, so I'm just going to start clicking things at random and, like, letting it get itself to, just research things. So just clicking things and then allowing it to go out for as long as it wants to go and hoping that eventually the thing they research is worthwhile. Or die, yes, that's your option right now, is the bad oxygen or die. Also, man, talk about bad oxygen. There's bad oxygen, and then there's worse oxygen. You gonna lurk? Alright, totally fair. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I imagine we should probably stop at some point, but, like... Normally, midnight is my stopping point. But I really like this game. I kind of just want to keep playing. So that's a thing. Became infected by food poisoning. Oh no, it happened. Whataburger has food poisoning. That's a real problem, actually? 9.5 hours? Jesus Christ. Eating a germ-covered cooked fish. Really? How germy is my food? Oh, I have no food. Well, then. That might be a factor. I mean, there is absolutely polluted... 38% of Whataburger's exposures to these germs will result in food poisoning. We never did do medical facilities, did we? I think I did the research, yeah. But I haven't actually created any kind of... Maybe that's a thing that I should be working on, now that somebody's finally gotten food poisoning. Feels like this has been a long time coming. Okay. Where would I be setting up a doctoring facility? Really, no room in this starting biome. Damn. We could put it up here, I guess. I think the plan will be to open this up here. So what do I put in? Is there a room for it? I don't even know if there's a room for it. When's the last time I did any kind of medical anything? Hospital! Medical equipment, toilet, mess table, no industrial machinery. I see. And sick duplicants in the hospital are less likely to spread disease. There is sand. We have found sand. And I can set up an apothecary. But apothecaries aren't actually benefited by being in or near a hospital. They just do their thing separately. The deodorizer just strips out the polluted oxygen, though. It doesn't replace it with regular oxygen. And right now, polluted oxygen is all my dupes have to breathe. Once I actually have, like, oxygen generation set up, then yeah. It'll be time to start deodorizing things. But at the moment, this is their only choice. And then dude with food poisoning. Who's the dude with food poisoning? And you're in the kitchen. That seems bad. What do I do with you? How do I prevent you from causing even worse problems than the problems we already have? I mean, the plan is to eventually get, like, an extra electrolyte setup going, so that's why this is set up the way it is. This is actually pretty close to done. We just need... I'm doing it with passive cooling for the output. So this needs to get built out in order for the oxygen to go anywhere. And that's a process still. I actually need to do this in such a way that... Start with 7. I guess this can be at whatever speed it wants to be. Because they need to do... They need to dig it out top down rather than bottom up in order to actually be able to get to the stuff on this side without me building ladders on top of it. And I don't want to have to build ladders on top of it because that's wasteful. Why put ladders there when you don't need ladders? I was on some kind of massive tangent. Oh! How do I prevent you from puking into my water supply is the real question here. Do you just randomly puke if you have food poisoning? Radiation-resistant seafood. Wild. The air is thin in this area, really? We need to start stripping out some of the carbon dioxide. Okay, that's good to know. This is kind of a bottom floor area. You can see why this would cause problems. Oh. Can I get more information about food poisoning? I seem to recall food poisoning causing additional problems. But this is definitely not telling me what food poisoning will do to my dupe. Which is too bad. Keeping an eye on him just to see what he's doing with himself. I guess I could set up the follow cam. Actually, I think you should just be not allowed to cook for the duration of the food poisoning. Because I want to keep you away. How long is this going to last? 1.6 cycles. Oh, dear. Keep you away from this central area. So that you don't puke in the water. I guess I could set up an actual hospital facility. This is maybe a thing I should have thought about. Triage cot is not going to help. Sickbay will. Allows duplicants to administer basic treatments to sick duplicants. Okay. And this should go in a hospital room as soon as I figure out what a hospital room looks like. Alright, I think it's actually reasonable to put a hospital room up here. So let's get this set up for a potential hospital room. And then we'll figure something else out past that. Somebody's idle. Why is somebody idle? What have they done? This is almost always a disaster. Ah, it is in fact a disaster. Okay, now dig this out. Good, that works. Phew. Alright, back to making this a hospital. Tell me again how hospitals need to work? Medical equipment, toilet, mess table. Okay. Okay. So if I want to have 2 hospital bed things, we're going to need... What does this look like? What does this look like? So that would be like sick bay, 1, 2, 3, sick bay. What does a triage cot do for me in a hospital? What additional benefits does it? Treatment received effect +1. To recover from physical injuries. Oh, so I could do the same benefits as sick bay, right? I could treat. Yeah, I know about the health healing. That's not actually what I'm concerned about. Using granite? I guess that's fair. I don't know that I care particularly about what this is made from. Decor or overheat. Is there other things that I could research? Other kinds of beds? No, just a disease clinic. Yeah, I mean, triage cot is if they're hurt, I think, and I want them to just rest, is my plan, is the way that I've usually used them. But it sounds like using a triage cot for treatment is maybe not as good as a sick bay for treatment. I mean, it sounds like we should also have a triage cot anyway. So maybe we'll also have a triage cot. Or 2. And then it's going to need mess tables. So let's put 2 mess tables in. And a sink and a thing? Sink in a bathroom? So they don't have to leave the medical facility in order to do the things? Which means we need to loop this into the polluted water loop. Which is totally doable. So what does that look like? Is this ugly? Decor 0. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, so then we can do this and this. And then this can just go straight down to here. Yeah, that seems fine. And a ladder here so people can get out. Maybe prioritize the ladder a little higher. Hospital room? Looks like a hospital room to me. I gotta actually construct this. It's fine. People are starving. That seems like a problem. Is that because I haven't clicked the buttons? No. It's because they're just not doing the thing. Also, dude is sick. Which, like, that's not happening. Do I really not have any dirt? I guess it's being burned as soon as it gets picked up. Oh, where's Sick Guy? I don't even know if he's been doing things. I don't know how much of a problem this guy still is. Probably some. Make the ceiling a little high to put a light in, but you're claustrophobic-ish. This should be... You mean a little low? Oh, you would make the ceiling a little high. Generally, I have 4 tall, actually. So I think I should do that as well here. I'm not sure why I didn't. And this is completely irrelevant now. This barn has long since been emptied. Is Sick Guy ineligible? Okay, so food poisoning is not a good reason to assign someone to a triage cot. Got it. Understood. Good to know. This can now be constructed, so that's good. Yeah, that's true. Local colony lacks medicine compounding. I see. Oh, we need coal to make this? Oh, no. And this requires bomb lilies. I guess it's time to go digging for coal. Christ. How far away is the coal? Down here somewhere. Can I even get to it? I could start digging from here. And dig my way into this chlorine. Everybody loves chlorine! Everybody loves chlorine. Oh, hell. Dig into the sand, get some of the coal out here. That's probably the best way to handle this. But let's not open the door to chlorine, shall we? Keep all of this sacred. And just dig out this coal. So that in the future, should someone contract food poisoning, we'll have a solution for it. Fortall is also for the grid, not just for, you know, thing. But you're right. The original reason for Fortall was specifically so that this should be higher priority. Because people are going to do exactly that thing and get themselves in trouble. Was so that they could build the ceiling without needing to get on top of it. Gonna need another one of those, aren't I? Also a 9. Need more 9s. Do we have skills for people? No? God, I want to be able to start ranching. This is going. Not fast enough, though. Go faster. Now that it's done, I can actually just copy settings from here is probably how I want to do it. Get all my ore stored. Frankie earned a skill point. Wait, was that one of the ones that mattered? Frankie, do you matter? Digging. No, you don't matter. God damn it. This is not what I wanted. Although, we can give you some athletics. Athletics is good. You can get actually anything at this point. I could just give you Masterworks decorating? Wow. That's a little aggressive. Alright, so this is not the skill point that I wanted to earn. But it is a skill point. So I guess let's start you on athletics. Because athletics is important. And there's so much stuff that still needs to be done. Yeah, I know. Nobody's cooking? Why is nobody cooking? Oh, waiting for materials. Yeah, okay. Skill points? What does Hassan want to do? Construction? Also, suit wearing? Not near future. Where am I going to take you? Just be better at building things? Continue to build things better? Hazmat digging. Corium mining. That's a new thing. Fascinating. And nobody's doctoring. Somebody needs to doctor in order to use the apothecary at all. What direction am I going to take you, buddy? I guess just keep doing the thing you're doing. I'm waiting for Dude to stop having food poisoning so that I can actually get him to work in the kitchen again. I may have printed too many dupes. Again. Let us hope that this decision does not backfire. There are a surprising number of things that you can't eat. I'm not sure if you know this. Farming and doctoring, that's cool. We could have a decorator on the team. Can't dig. It's fine. Could finally have an artist. Been hunting for that, huh? Oh, this is decorating, not doctoring. Okay, okay, okay. What is going on here? Wow, this is a lot. Increased medicine. Just start with some doctoring. And then actually give them, like, a doctoring thing. With a bunch of researching, so they'll gain skills faster. But they're not excited about any of those skills. I don't really need farming. So I think we're not printing Abe. I think I'm leaning towards Lindsay. Ugly crier and slow learner. These are the traits that you identify with, Lunar Waffles? Amazing. How about we also make you too smart for your own good? Welcome to the team, buddy. I should have waited until after the night was over. Man. Can you make balloon art? Only if they're overjoyed. And I don't... Nobody's overjoyed right now. People are generally... generally dealing with other problems. I don't even know how overjoyed happens. I'm not sure if it's in the database. Nope. I think it happens when they have, like, extra morale, but I don't think anybody's that high on morale right now. I think next time I'm definitely waiting until... Skill points. Wow, lots of skill points. Okay, so Regnar. Continue to be good at carrying things. Continue to be good at carrying things. You can even get a better at carrying things hat. Everybody loves hats. Lunar Waffles. The one thing we do need, in fact, is decorating. So please be an artiste. Primary point here is going to be decorating. And you can cook. Although, honestly, you are still worse than some of our other chefs. And by the time this night is over, oh, it is gone. Okay, good. Yeah, so Whataburger goes back to cooking. And we can have Regnar be, like, middling at cooking, should cooking need to happen. Willing to prioritize cooking, however, not super good at it. It's fine. We just want the cooking to happen more often. Because of, you know, lack of food. Oh, yeah, absolutely making too many duplicates. Uh-huh. I have decided to, instead of learning from my errors, do the other thing. What's the temperature over here? Is it too hot? Because of all of the hot directly above it? Yeah, that might be a problem. Try to hide them better. Yep. It's part of the process for sure. Look, it's an abstract sculpture in that it is not very good. That's what abstract means. Really? Nobody's waiting for materials. I see. We are, in fact, out of dirt. Unfortunate. Are we out of mud? No. We're not, right? Show me mud. Oh, we got plenty of mud. We're just not working at it very fast. Okay, that's fine. Do you need power? You totally do. Somebody go do the thing. Make us some dirt. There's nothing to cook. This is the problem. People are gonna die. People are absolutely gonna die. All right, I think it's time. Sorry, Plug Slug. Is this a Plug Slug seed? Egg? Cook that slug. Not forever. Just the one. Yep. Eating the slug is what's going to happen. Honestly, we should probably eat these Sweetles also. We end up... Okay, so there is sulfur just lying around. Good. We can get to it. Because there's plenty of places where Sweetles can come from. So maybe we just turn these into food. I think that's actually not the worst idea. I think that is a completely reasonable idea. Oh, there's coal over here. Let's go get the coal. Right next to the chlorine, of course. Of course. Of course. Why would I have expected any other turn of events? Of course, the coal is going to be in a place that I do not actually want to open up. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, coal. Being problematic. The slug and the baby. Yep. Yeah, well. That's how it goes sometimes. You know? Excuse me? That's the best way, maybe the only way to manage this particular thing. I don't want to let chlorine into my base. Oh yeah, we can plant that Joya seed over here, right? The last Joya seed. The last Joya seed is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace. We could get some more Mellow over here. That's not a bad idea. If we want decor. I'm pretty sure we want decor. Where do we want decor is the real question. This could be prettier. This is where people are gathering for, like, funsies. And how is the temperature over here? Completely tolerable. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Everybody's complaining about the food. I get it. I get it. Working on it. Am I missing a dupe? Lunar Waffles. Waffles, where are you sleeping? Comfy bed. Comfy bed? This got assigned to Lunar Waffles? Where the hell is... How? No, okay. As expected, you can't get there. Don't assign this to anybody. What the hell? What a disaster! Don't use it. Nobody can get to it. Oh, now it's got a settings errand. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, but it's like, it's all the way out here. Nobody can actually sleep in it. But we need a doctor and we need a rancher. We need them post-haste. And oxygen appears to be kind of a problem now for some people. More bog bucket seeds. That's good. starvation, but food is being cooked. Oh, we're definitely high on the carbon dioxide also. Okay, so we need to start getting rid of this carbon dioxide. And what is the best way to do it? I think like this. We could do it with a skimmer. I guess that's not a terrible idea. The problem is power. The problem is definitely power. We've started to get some coal out here, so that's good. Can I build smart batteries yet? Refined metal. I guess it's time to build that other thing. Utility? Station? Refinement. Refinement. That's where I would refine metal. Yeah, accurate. I don't know why I didn't realize that one. Mud and other sludges. Neat. Rock crusher, excessively hot. Maybe I should put it with with the cold. Where am I gonna put the rock crusher? Here with all the other hot things? It seems like not a good idea, actually. But I don't know where else to put it. Over here, maybe? Kind of far away? But at least it's in an area that's a little chillier? Over here, maybe? Try and fight the, disaster that's going on over here? Well, also, as long as I'm over here, I'm gonna want to do this eventually, so let's do it now. And I think I will plan to have a carbon skimmer over here. And maybe we set up a coal power plant to allow the carbon skimmer to function. What are my potential power sources? None. None at the moment. We have not done much in the way of exploration, other than accidental. We have salt, and we have slush. And I haven't found any other geysers that I've noticed. I mean, I guess I could go hunting for geysers and see, like, if there's any other visible geysers. I can always just start digging down and hope I run into lava and start using that for steam. But that also feels like it's a ways away. So I think, like, coal is the answer for now. Even if it's not ideal. Hydrogen, I guess, is a thing if I wanted to start ranching grubs. Or slugs. Not that slugs are even real anymore. I think all slugs are dead. I think we've actually extincted slugs on this rock. That's true. I could just ladder up and start trying to set up for steam. For solar, rather. That's probably my best move for any kind of consistent power setup. And we can go eat some things on the way up. It doesn't seem like a terrible idea either. I mean, I still have other stuff that I want them to do first. Maybe not first, but concurrently. There's just a lot of stuff that I want done. So everything is a problem. And this is still growing, huh? So I want to dig out some more of this stuff. I'm just gonna set this to forever until my food supply actually starts growing. Oh yeah, this carbon dioxide is hurting. Okay. All right, then we just need to dig this out, and that'll at least dump some of the carbon dioxide out, and potentially let us set up for a skimmer at some point soon. Skills. Who did it? Ada. Ada can ranch. Alright, well, I don't want you to be our primary rancher, but we want somebody doing some kind of ranching. So, oh, you can doctor. Is that better? Oh no! Which of these is more important to me? I think I learned you how to ranch. So that somebody can do the ranching. And then once we get somebody who is better at it, they can do that thing. So this is going to be exclusively Sweetles. I guess Sweetle larva, sure. If only I had slugs. No kidding. I don't, unfortunately. But we can wrangle some of these idiots. What is happening to you? You got hypothermia. Oh no. I need more bathrooms. Where am I going to put another bathroom? Shifted bathroom schedule? That could work. Yeah, we could start just shifting people on their schedule, huh? Just change where the downtime is. We could do like a morning downtime for some people. Not the productive people, right? But there is bath time in the morning. But I could just shift that. Work for an hour, bath. Like, that feels really unproductive, actually. Because they're not actually going to get anything done in the beginning. Right now, people are primarily doing all that stuff in downtime. But I could just shift when downtime is. Ah, this shows my early birds too. That's cool. Yeah, I've already given some extra downtime. We could do like a midday downtime thing for some of the other people. It's just, it feels so awkward. I certainly have too many dupes for the existing schedule, though. Early bird should maybe be a block earlier. That's an idea. Does that even work? Like, if I set it to this... Right? And then this can be work. Okay. So early birds are still the same. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was based on when they wake up, not the absolute time in the day. That's fascinating. And then we just need to move like half of these people down to here. Sure, good enough. Well, they'll figure this out, or, you know, they won't. We're gonna want tile here, so I can put piping coming out. Carbon dioxide is spreading out to this area, so that's a start. As long as it's here, you might as well eat it. Really need to do something about this carbon dioxide. The original idea was to start to pile it up in canisters and eventually use it as an engine part. But, all of that stuff is still very far away. So I'm just going to start skimming it, I think. As soon as I figure out how. So probably from here. It's going to need clean in, which means we need a sieve, like here. That's backwards. As usual. We want the output near the other input. Yes, like this. Okay, cool. And then we'll just tile this whole mess. And run this out to here. This gets run to here. And then this is just polluted water, which we can dump out here somewhere, presumably. No, I cannot do that thing that I just said. Try that again. Maybe here. Of course, this is very unreachable, which means we're going to want to do this. And all of this will need to be powered, and I think the way I am planning on powering it is coal. I'm not even sure that we need this ladder anymore, but I guess it's nice to have other avenues of ingress and egress. Those are the words. Okay, in that case, you're getting uprooted. And we're putting a smart battery here that I cannot build yet, but eventually. Coal thingy here. You know what, buddy? You're food. Oh! Oh, interesting. We're actually just getting the water here? That's delightful. I can actually skim the water off the top. Wait, is it still diseased? Oh, it's totally diseased. Don't do this thing that I just said. Cancel all of that. I did a research. Good job. Eat the water? Do not eat the water. Do not. Do not eat that water. Nobody else is doing the farming, huh? Is there anybody else I want doing farming? Nobody else is any good at farming. Okay, so it's still Ada, who is also doing a lot of the cooking. Okay, I see how this works. The farming is actually a slightly higher priority. Food. I know. We could print ice. I do not want ice. I want food! None of these things are food. Bubbles is nyctophobic and a mouth breather and unempathetic. Wow, Bubbles. Wow. That's a lot of tidying, though. If I used it for skimming, it would turn into germy pea water anyway. Yeah, that's true. Huh. I didn't actually realize that. Like, I didn't think about that, right? That the layer of water on the top is preventing polluted oxygen from coming out. Hmm. Well, she's not interested in farming, but she does have a step up on farming compared to anybody else we have in our colony. I do already have massive food problems. I should probably not do this. I should probably just print the ice and call it. Like, this is slowly getting better, but not fast. And printing more dupes is definitely not helping that thing. We also definitely need more people doing the printing. But of course, a big next step to this doesn't matter anymore. A big next step to that is getting all of this carbon dioxide out so that people aren't running out of breath in the kitchen. Need more plants? I do need more plants. I need a lot more. I need a lot of things. This water, though. It's dying out. Okay. That's good. Just not quickly. Change rate 0. Change rate 0. I don't know what to do with this water, actually. Like, this is kind of a problem, actually. What is my solution to water with germs in it? Where does this water get used? It gets used in the micro butcher. And then it gets cooked anyway. It's actually fine. It is actually fine. Like, it is actually fine. Waiting for someone to build one of those tiles. There it is. Because as long as the mush bars get cooked, it burns off the food poisoning. I think. I'm pretty sure. So why did this happen in this particular way? Why didn't I put this closer? What was I going to put here? Nothing, right? Plumbing. Okay. Okay, so deconstruct these things, and do this following thing. Which thing? Refinement. Sieve. The sieve can just go here. I guess there was the ladder there, but then I dug the thing out, so the ladder doesn't matter. And then we're putting the coal generator here. And it's going to need a battery at some point. I don't know what that point is, but at some point. Fruit seeds. Tend my grub fruits, Sweetles. Use my sulfur. You don't have a table? Lunar waffles? You do have an assigned table. Why are you just eating on the floor? What is wrong with you? I swear to God, I will never understand how dupes do the thing they do. Why and how and any of it. I'll never understand any of it. And I do want to set up automation for this guy at some point, rather than just having him plugged into a thing and constantly using up my coal. Oh, right, that was dependent on me ever doing metal refinement, which is a thing that we have not stepped up towards actually doing. So maybe that's something I need to work on. Also, that is also a thing I could work on. What is here? It is sweepable, that's good. This needs to be closed off. Yup, this is in fact my first run on the DLC. Well, I guess technically second, because I caused a disastrous thing with polluted water and regular water in like the first 15 minutes of my first run, so I just restarted. But yeah, other than that, first run. First attempt at actually trying to accomplish any goals. And we're mostly starving to death, but that's hopefully fixable in the near future. Would be nice if that got fixed. It's a process. Guess get better at building things. Nice to have people good at building things. Contents. Once it gets cooked, will it still have the food poisoning? It was just like right in the beginning, and I didn't want to have to deal with it. What did you just cook? Did you cook the thing I wanted you to cook? I don't know. Current order is frosted. Okay. Once that gets finished. Which maybe it will. Ever. Frostbun. Germs? None. Okay, good, good. So it worked the way I wanted. Yeah. Mud is super surprising. Like sand, I've gotten to the point where I finally internalized that sand is the problem. Still haven't figured mud out. Someday. Okay, so we're gonna need a little help over here, I see. And then I gotta make sure these priorities all match. Because we can't start... No, you know what? Just prioritize all the ladders. Actually, ladders are high priority, it turns out. Spindly grubfruit. Grubfruit is grubfruit, though, right? No. Wait. This is only spindlies, and this is only regulars. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. So really, I want everything. Everything that's possible to be cooked should be cooked. Great. Who did? Oh, yeah, because it's mega cold over here. Oh, and you're dying. How are you, Ruby? Ruby, this is a problem. Please don't die. Priorities? That needs to be 9'd. These need to be 9'd. How are you getting out of here? No, 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 don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, disaster. I think she's dead. I think she's just dead. I don't know how to get out of this one. I didn't want this to get dug out yet. I guess I can cancel? Can you build? Not with this stuff, I suppose. Oh, there's like actual dirt over here. Nice. Igneous rock over here. Okay, so we can build this out of igneous rock, and she should be able to live. Don't just sit in the water. What is over here that you have access to? Ice. Ice and brine. God damn it! Ruby! Literally nothing you can do here, huh? Could build a ladder out of aluminum? Salt? I don't think we could build a ladder out of salt. I don't even think we could build a ladder out of aluminum, can we? No. Okay, how do you stupid dupe! How did you even get to this point? I guess you decided to dig instead of building. Knew I should have prioritized the ladders higher. God damn it. Alright, then. Not igneous rock. Sedimentary rock, because that's what I've been making ladders out of. Whatever, it doesn't matter what I've been making ladders out of. Copy. Max priority. And do we try and give you something else to do as long as you're sitting around? Not really. Can you even build? Why haven't you started building some of these radiant pipes? Oh, cobalt ore. That would be why. That's a good reason. Rookie mistake? Every dupe is a rookie. Also, I am a rookie. I'm not a rookie. I really shouldn't be making these same kinds of mistakes. I've been playing this game for hundreds, plural, of hours. And yet, here we are. Well, if they die, they die. I guess worst case, they're just going to be idle for a little bit. Oh, you could deconstruct this tile, actually. That would do it also. And it'll just be slow, but you can get there. Oh my god. At least she wasn't, At least, like, oxygen wasn't a problem, right? They could still breathe out here. So that's good. Poor Ruby. Alright, so this, then, is the plan. Or part of the plan. I guess we'll stick a jumbo battery over here for now, although I'm not happy with it. But at least then we can start this going. And start clearing out the carbon. Which means, once again, do it sooner rather than later. I only started building memorials after people started starving. Most of the time, I get out of that without actually losing dudes. Most of the time. Although, I guess not all of the time. Can you not get it? Maybe they just aren't doing it. Better things to do with their time? Come on, idiots. We got work to do. Please do the work. Now this needs coal. Probably at slightly higher priority than the other thing. No? No oxygen? Dudes. I feel like RimWorld it is a lot less possible to just not have people die than this game. In this game, sometimes people die. Or, like, in RimWorld, rather, sometimes people die. And in this game, not so much. Like, almost all death in this game is preventable. Have you made any stupid art? I mean, all art is stupid. So far, specifically, you have made some pretty bad art. You've basically just chopped a hole in the block. You haven't made anything stupider than this. Here should do it. This is almost ready to start working. I guess I should get build the rest of this out, huh? Oh, it's already built out. Yahtzee. Man, I am so smart sometimes. Who knew? Even have like actual food, just oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong about that assessment. Printables! What are we doing here? Show me the printables. Snazzy suits? Is it time to print more dupes yet? It's probably still not time to print more dupes. Probably still not. Alright. It's print-a-suit time. Which of my dupes actually need more morale? Spiffers. Continue to be good at grilling. Thank you. Appreciate that about you. And Ruby. Oh, Ruby got better at things. Yeah, continue to get better at things, Ruby. Please continue. Morale. Who's got low morale and needs better morale? We got Ada at a literal 6 of 6. Okay, this is Ada's suit. Ada, you need to wear better clothing. I'm sure that will help. There is one dupe not wearing a hat because I am trying to keep the hats unique. I don't think I can give Ada, or Ruby here, any unique hats. Because hard carrying and improved carrying 1 are both in use. Oh. This is improved carrying 2, actually. Alright. We have a hat for you, Ruby. There you go. You get the trucker hat. You get a roadie hat. What a nice hat. Boy, this is really not enough dirt. How many composts should I be using? Do you want a ranch? You want a ranch! Oh, but you're also a cook! Ah! We can't afford to lose cooks. I think I need to print another cook. So far, everybody that I want to have ranching is also a cook. This is a problem. Well... How do you have points in ranching, Ruby? Honestly, how did this happen? Oh, you have 2 points in everything because it's still early in the day. So that's a lie. These points are lies. Fine. Well, my grub fruit farm is about half filled out. No, not grub fruit. Bog buckets. My bog bucket farm is about half filled out. Half filled out. We should have enough sucrose here for all of the things, which is delightful. Actually building out farm tiles, huh? Surprising that I have sufficient dirt for that. Maybe it's just people taking dirt they shouldn't be. What food is unreachable? Why do you think this? I mean, the carbon dioxide falls, so I'm actually not worried about it. The skimmer should be fine. Eat the dirt that is, in fact, part of the process. Part of the intended process. Also, there's dirt over here. Well, this is a hassle, isn't it? We can clear that up. Clear this up, too. What happened? Nothing I care about. We are still in the middle of researching something, right? I pressed a button, it's still going? Good. Good, good. You think you will pass on that food? That's fair. But it's a lot better when fried. Look, it's already working. You can see there's like polluted oxygen in here instead of just carbon dioxide. Skimmer's doing a good job. Good job, Skimmer. We're proud of you. Deep fried, if necessary. It's certainly more palatable than just dirt and water. Maybe not by a lot, though. Maybe just a little more palatable, as it turns out. Yep. People are starving. I'm aware. What is happening over here? I guess stuff is melting? What a hassle. Everybody coming in here to help clean up. Appreciate it. And out you get. That's the idea, Cryptomancer. That is exactly what I want to have occur. I hadn't thought about submerging the pipes. Yeah, maybe I could do that. All that dirt gave me room for a bunch more of these things. Lucky. We're doing some grub fruit farming, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling good about this. This keeps one or more crops are wilting. Are they? Because they haven't been fertilized yet. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. What do I need to do over here? Why is this not... Will this help? Unreachable. Okay, I see the problem. Head out before 2 a.m. Oh my god, it's almost 2 a.m. Holy crap. I made a mental note to myself, like, alright, be done at 1. It's now a lot past 1? I should have made the mental note more out loud, so people could, let me know, so people could keep me honest. Jesus Christ. This game is as much of a problem as Graveyard Keeper. Right? I should have my to-do list up! No wonder I'm so bad at this game. With your time warning. Yeah, thanks. Good. Spot on, Cryptomancer. Spot on. Well done. Thank you. Much appreciated. Jesus. Okay, so I guess let's